guys, it is Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Got a quick one for you today. We'll learn how to do Sugar by System of a Down. So this one is in dropped C tuning. So hopefully you have a guitar that can get into that tuning. What that basically is the whole guitar tuned down a whole step. So your high E string tuned down to a D, the B string tuned down to an A, G string tuned down to an F, the D string tuned down to a C, the A string tuned down to a G, and then on the low E string, not only do we tune that down one whole step, which would be a D, we're going to tune that down two whole steps, so it becomes a C. So that is tuned down a major third, so that makes it kind of be one of those open tunings, like you'd have drop D tuning, which you've probably done before, which takes the low E string down a whole step. Well, you basically take drop D tuning and then tune everything down from there another whole step. So that's how we got that deep tone. Anyway, so we're going to be going through all the parts of the song. There's basically just what we have here, like basically 3 parts to learn. And so it's going to be a pretty quick one today. Before I get into it though, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button, please. That really helps the algorithm wars here on YouTube. And if you want to really support what I do here on YouTube, join my Guitar Academy. It's the best way to do it. It's my online guitar school. You'll see a link to it in the description below. It's a GL365 Academy. It contains all my courses, covering everything from complete beginner courses to more advanced courses on technique, improvisation, ear training, theory, guitar tone. You get personalized support from me. Also, you can attend a weekly live video chat with me that I do with just Academy members every week. So I hope to see you there. Let's jump into it here. So after you get into drop C tuning, we're going to have this main riff. Pretty simple. So what's going on there? We're going to hit the bottom 3 strings open. And then you're just going to play these kind of 1-finger power chords because of this drop tuning. You can do this across the 7th fret of the bottom 3 strings. And then the 6th fret, same thing. And then the 5th fret. So that is that main riff. It's just those 4 chords. And it ends there on that 5, that last time. And so that's the main riff. You're going to hear them kick into a lot when it really rocks. And then we have the verse, which looks like this. Back to that main riff. So that starts at the 10th fret there on the B string. And when he's playing it, most of the time he's doing a kind of staccato. So you play that and then just release the pressure of it so the note dies out real quick. So 10 on the B, and then the 13 on the high string. Then pick that 13 again, then down to 12 on the high E. Then over to the 13 on the B string, and then back to the 10 on the B, and then over to the 10 on the high E string, and slide that down, and then pick that again, and slide it down again. So we have this. Repeat. Again. Now this 4th time through, now when they play this, the verse the 2nd time through, they do this just 3 times. So this would be the 3rd time through here, the next time you hear this. But this 4th time through, you're going to hold the notes more. So we have this. So that's just a whole, same note, 10, just don't mute the notes. 13, 13, 12 to 13 on the B string. And then what you're gonna do is just hold those two 10s together, the 10th fret of the B and the high E together. Just pick across them like that. So the B string, that high E, again. You kind of pick across them 4 times and then end it back on the B string once. And then back to that same main riff, and then back to the same, which is just a little bit shorter. Remember, it's just kind of a one-time less through that little riff for the verse there. So then we get to the only new part we have is this bridge section, which really kind of goes through to the end of the song. So it's kind of the bridge / ending section. So that looks like this. All right, so we're gonna start here just this first fret of the low string. Just so that power chord of the first fret of the low E string. And then first fret, then the open strings. So we have 1, 1, 0. So we're always hitting the 3 bottom strings there. And then we so we do that 4 times to start. So 1, 1, 0, 1, done that 4 times. And then it does this riff 12 times and speeds up as it goes. Looks like this. So we're just starting with this, with the hit of the 1 there. It's the only time when it starts it's going to just be that by itself. And what he does, he's going to slide down the low E string, or this time's the low C. Or you could just kind of smush your fingers across all 3 and just kind of slide down. And then we have a little bit different rhythm. We have, which is the, those are still the same 3 strings, but it's 0, 0, then 1, 0. So we have this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go slide down again. And instead of now just hitting 1 by itself, like we just started it with, you're going to lead into that 1 each time now with 2 hits on the open. So we have this. You start with just the 1 by itself. Then, and then slide again. And then to start over, you hit that dun, dun, dun. So basically, then as we get going, it's just that. Okay, so think of this. We had this 0, 2, 1, 0, 0, 1. And then the next one is going to be 0, 0, 1, 0. So you kind of lightly palm mute that. Except for the last hit, you let them ring. So in between each one of those, he's sliding down. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. So we do that whole section 12 times. So that That's one time through. You do it 12 times, that riff. The first 4 times it kind of stays the same tempo as the kind of same tempo that we did going into it. And then it starts speeding up, and then the last 4 are like really hyper fast. So the slides need to be kind of just, they don't go way up here. This the last 4 times kind of. All right, so it gets really, really quick at the end, but it's the same riff. You just have to minimize how far you slide there to really kind of keep up. All right, so that kind of slower for that riff again. And it's just going to be speeding that up as you go. So after 12 times, it basically goes to that main riff, just heavily palm muted. Kind of just doing all downstrokes. You can alter the pick. So you heavily palm mute it to begin with, and then it slowly starts releasing the palm mute. And then it's going to end on that 5 eventually, without it palm muted. That kind of thing right there. But it's just the same riff basically. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's kind of 3 riffs. That bridge and ending section, a lot trickier, really kind of fast riffs going on there to kind of time those slides with it and everything. But it's really fun as soon as you kind of get it locked in. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.